Bianca, you have one thing you could say to a social dancer and only one thing you can say to a professional. It might be the same thing or it might be two different things. Go.
To a social dancer, I would definitely say be extremely respectful. Not only to women on the dance floor, but to men as well, regardless of what gender you are. I kind of want to say two things right now.
Go for it.
One, I mean, the first thing is the same thing that I would say to a social dancer, but as a professional, I would definitely say talk to anyone, whether they're in your school or not, if you're at a social, about etiquette. Because a lot of people that dance for fun look up to the professionals, and if we as professionals start talking about etiquette and how important it is, hopefully it'll really resonate. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Miss Candy.
Hello. If I had one thing to say, this is a Queen edition, but I'm actually going to quote a man, a very wise man, Mr. Eddie Torres. And he says, whether it's social dancing or on stage, the man is the frame and the lady is the picture.
That's right.
Plain and simple. You're there to make the woman comfortable, enjoy the dance, whether you're on stage or on the dance floor. The woman has to feel comfortable, and just the man as well. But again, man is the frame, the lady is the picture. And I 100% agree with him. Woo!
That is not your mic, girl. Well, it is right now, for right now, but not the whole time.
Hi guys. This is so great. First of all, thank you for inviting us and having us and hosting us. You guys are wonderful for that. And these answers are so poignant and so valid. Empathy is a huge thing. And to a social dancer, I just would say, I got stuff to do tomorrow, so don't be breaking my back. For real. And I mean, we talk about this all the time amongst ourselves. So, like you talked about consent on stage during the shows, it's really important to talk about how you went upstairs 4 times to have 3 shots of Rugol. You gonna come downstairs at 4 in the morning and try to lift my heavy ass? That I don't understand. I cannot, the way that my health insurance is set up.
Know myself.
Listen, and the floor is slippery. Like, you're trying to lift me, you're trying to do all of these crazy things. Just be let's just chill and vibe at 4 in the morning after 5 shots of Rugol. So that's what I would say to the social dancer. He or she, man, woman, it, they, whatever your pronoun is, be careful with people after you've been drinking. Yes. And I think that's really good. And a male pro dancer, what would I tell them? Well, I got a unicorn of a male pro dancer. And I would just say that he is a true example of someone who shares the spotlight and shares the stage and shares admiration and shares the mic during the workshops, because this is one thing that I have a lot of things to say, but you know what? Because a lot of the times the workshops are so male-driven, and the guy has a mic, and he hardly says anything about the followers or the other person communicating. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, the follower needs to know what they're doing too. They need some pointers out there from the female or the instructor, because they have stuff to say too. They studied, they've been doing this a long time, right? And so they got stuff to say. So share.
Facts.
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Woo! Thank you, Mary. Okay. Again, thank you guys. This is wonderful, and we need more of this. Not just women, but communication, talking. So for the social dancer, I suppose I would say read our body language. Also, just, I'll do one word as well, consent. We have to remember that everything that we're doing on the dance floor, just because you are the lead and I'm the follow, which goes along with what Atoy was saying, that doesn't mean that just because I said yes to dancing with you means I want to do every move that you're throwing at me. I don't necessarily want to do a dip. I don't necessarily want to jump in the air. I don't necessarily want to be manipulated. And the thing that gets confusing, I think, in social dancing is that it also goes to what Rudy was talking about last night, not necessarily specifically with my romantic partner, but maybe I'm dancing with someone who I feel a lot more comfortable with, who I've danced with before, and you see me doing a move with them, that doesn't mean I want to do it with you. So you have to read my body language, and if I have a very strong frame, that usually means something. Pay attention, and don't be offended if I don't want to dip with you.
It is what it is.
It's communication, just like we were saying. That goes for pros, non-pros, anyone. You'll have a much more enjoyable dance if you read each other, right? And then don't forget about the music. Listen to the music. Not just the timing, but listen to the music. And then the pro dancer, I would say, can I say two things? We're all saying two things.
Go for it.
Nobody tells the queen.
Yeah. You ain't better than anybody else. Come on, dance, 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 dance. Men, women, I don't care who you are. Don't forget why you're here. Don't forget how you started. Why you started? I feel like most of us started because we love social dancing, so don't forget that part and stop thinking that you're better than everyone else and that you don't need to. Yeah, like we were all beginners. And we all appreciated that person that was better than us, that danced with us, and made us feel comfortable, and listened to our body language. So, do that. And then, don't abuse your position of power, because you have a little bit of fame, you look good, you know how to dress, you have nice perfume, you did a cute little Susie Q on stage, and people are excited by that, which is great, congratulations.
Amen.
Yes, don't abuse that power for a lot of things. You know, don't abuse that power. I'll stop it there. I can keep going on that.
We got at least 10 new episodes already from just this first question. We hope some of you will join us virtually for some of these other segments. All right, let's go on to our next. Thank you. I'm learning a lot, and I hope everyone in the audience is paying attention to this. Anybody, whether you're lead, follow, male, female, we can all learn from everything that's being said. All right, so the next question is, what advice would you give to a semi-professional or professional woman who has to change partners or even has to go solo? So this question now, first person would be Bianca. You answer this one first.
I would definitely say just keep focusing on yourself, always, whether you're with a partner or not. Constantly focus on yourself, work hard, and be confident. Don't ever let anyone else bring you down, okay? The words that they say, their actions, just echo that. Echo that. Thank you.
To the semi-professional that has to change partners or go solo, never stop learning. Continue to train, continue to study, to make sure you have your history, not just on the dance, but the music, everything, the culture. And don't be afraid. Actually, as hard as solos may sound, it's actually easier because they don't know what you're supposed to be doing.
Facts.
Fake it till you make it. And if you do make a mistake, do the mistake so good that everybody really believes that you are right and everybody else around you is wrong. I say it to my dance team all the time. And just don't be afraid to do it. Go for it. Don't be afraid to change partners. Changing partners actually makes you a stronger dancer. Believe it or not. You get used to one person all the time. I'm sure at one point you can follow them blindly, put a blindfold on and do anything they want you to do, but if you switch up partners and to have fun and change around, trust me, it's going to make you a stronger dancer and follower at the end of the day.
This is for
Oh,
semi.
I forgot. I keep forgetting she has her own mic.
Semi or pro.
Okay. I would say can't stop, won't stop. If you don't let anybody knock your hustle. If you love it, no one can take that away from you. And like Kenny said, let your starlight shine. You know, it is hard to sometimes find a partner or find a partner that clicks with you, and but you can learn from all of your experiences and all of your dance partners, even if it's what you don't want. You're like, you know what, I was with this guy and I know that I don't want to go through that again. And I came out on the other side, so here's to new ventures. Or do like Madonna or Janet and switch it up. Maybe you start dancing bachata, you start dancing kizomba, I don't know. Or, let's see, just don't stop, you know, and you'll find it in the process, you will find somebody. Or you just dance by yourself, which is great too. And people can really, you know, no one can tell you what to do. So, yeah, just keep going.
Thank you.
Yes. Keep training. Never stop training. I mean, whether you're with a partner or not. I to this day say that if the day that I stop training, I hope people stop training with me, because if I'm not committed to my growth and my learning, then why should my students be committed to me? So keep training. And I think that this goes back to what we were talking about again, thank you, Atoy, where in this community, I think that the way it's set up, where generally speaking, the leads are male, it tends to dominate the community in that way, where if a female is left without a partner, it tends to be much more difficult for them to continue, or so we think. So don't stop. Don't let that get in your head. Keep training, keep pushing. Just because you don't have a partner doesn't mean that you can't create something on your own. And push the boundaries, right? We have to change the community. The only one that can change the community are ourselves. So don't let that get in your head, and it might be the best thing that ever happened to you. So keep pushing.